VlogYear day 32. So more YouTube questions today. This first one comes from JSJ032. What are the top 3 things you have learned from each your mom and dad that you treasure/value? I don't know if I will be able to think of 3 things off of my head because I haven't thought of this ahead of time, but let's see how I do. My dad taught me to be a leader and not a follower. He would always tell me that, be a leader, Ingrid, not a follower. To do what I love doing, and there's so many things that he taught me, and it's just so hard to narrow it down to 3. But I would have to say to just be myself and not be afraid to be myself and embrace who I am. So then from my mom has taught me how to be more compassionate because she is a very giving person and very accommodating. And she has also taught me how to be more organized because I am not a naturally organized person. Being a creative person, my mom always says this, that because I am a creative spirit, that organization never really came naturally to me. So my mom has helped me with that. And she has also just shown me how to be a strong woman because I think my mom is definitely one of the strongest women that I know. So those are 3 things from both of my parents. Question number 2 from Supersize Llama. I really like this username. How did you meet Joey? 5 question marks. Please, ... So I've realized that I have never told this story before, and I met Joey Graceffa after meeting Luke, after we came back from Next Up. I think one of the first times that Luke and I hung out outside of Next Up was when we went to go see, I believe it was The Hangover, the one where they were in Thailand. And Joey went as well. It was a whole group of us, and that's when I met Joey for the first time. So that's how we met, when we were going to the movies. And it's kind of weird, like, looking back on how we met, because now I just feel like I've always known Joey. But Joey is awesome, and I'm really lucky to have him as a friend. All right, question number 3 from Miss Allie Olay. What made you start doing the peace sign thing at the end of your videos? So I guess you are referring to this little thing that I do, and then I go. That came from, actually, I think a video from Vlogmas where I was shooting myself in the mirror and I went like this at the beginning with my peace sign. It started off with the awkward peace sign that I kind of adopted from Luke. He would do like an awkward peace sign. And then one day in Vlogmas, I just went, ee, and then that ee turned into a k. So that's kind of how it developed. Question number 4, Anything Beautiful asks, what is the most unique thing you have ever eaten? Off the top of my head, I would say bone marrow and escargot. Escargot is snails, in case you don't know, and they are really, really good. I feel like I've eaten something weirder than that, though. Bone marrow is pretty unique, I think, and bone marrow is delicious. Fleur and I had it when we were in New York last year, and both of us were just like, oh my gosh. It's really interesting because it's like jelly and butter consistency, and then you put it on bread, and oh my gosh, it is just the most delicious thing. And last but not least for today, Forgotten Zero Memory asks, or says, speaking of being a girl in a male-dominated major in university, do you have any advice for when people tell me it's not worth my time? At my university, I've had a few professors and staff members just extremely discouraging me and telling me it's pointless for me to stay because I'm a girl. And I chose this comment because I really wanted to address it, because I wanted to tell you and anyone else who is out there, either if you are a guy in a female-dominated field or if you are a girl in a male-dominated field, or if you are in a field where it's pretty even as far as gender goes. Don't listen to people when they tell you that you can't do something and they're trying to discourage you. If this is something that you really want to do, keep doing it, because if you stick your mind to something, you can definitely do it. And I'm a firm believer in that. And I've had plenty of people try to discourage me from majoring in architecture, telling me that I wasn't going to enjoy it, and that I was a girl and that I shouldn't be doing something like this. And it never stopped me. It just drove me even more to like prove them wrong, to show them how much I really loved architecture. So that is my advice, and that is all for today. So I will see you guys mañana. Bye. Look, another peace sign today.